hoping to get a lot of like ambient, atmospheric, nature kind of sounds. I want to try and get a lot of birds. Tough crowd. A lot of leaves and the wind and just natural stuff. Some water. I want to get some water sounds. Well, that kind of sounds like someone weighing, but could be good. Hello, my name is Jermango, and I make some music, and I like to have fun. I'm here with Happy, and today we're going to go to the beautiful Sydney Park to create a sample pack for Somewhere Sounds. Sounds that are somewhere. Oh yeah. Oh, straight away, hear it. It's in Sydney, it's a park, it's very big, there's a big hill. I've chosen Sydney Park because I've had a lot of good memories there. Used to take the dog there for walks. Had lots of picnics, had a rave there. It almost sounds like a spacey kind of synth. And it's just a beautiful space. You feel like you're in the heart of nature, but you're getting airplanes and trucks and tradies everywhere. So it's a nice blend of urban, city, nature. I'm hoping to make some percussive sounds. That is a juicy snare, potentially a kit. That's a kick drum right there. Kick, kick. All right, we've got some hats. We've got some toms now. You know, there's lots of sticks and trees and the ingredients to make what we call wooden blocks and such. Cool. Metal signage everywhere. You can get some of that tinniness. And who knows, you might be able to pull some interesting loops. Okay. You gotta use the environment around you. There's a lot of like bush tracks and footpaths that kind of veer off into bush tracks. This footpath looks like something out of a fairy tale. Oh, hello. There's lots of dogs. You know, hopefully we can get some dog action. Planes are on it. There's also aeroplanes, which is a blessing and a curse. Maybe just some humans running and having a good time. There's a skate park. Mad. What about like board slide? It's gonna be a bit muddy, I think, because it's been raining. So we'll get some mud in there. Filthy. We're currently in the spare room of my home, which is my studio. That's where I live and work and breathe and eat and shit, and I feel safe and comfortable here. The neighbors may not like that though. I guess the music I make is pretty poppy with a bit of like psych, rock thrown in there, soul and that kind of 80s synth influences sprinkled around as well. There are generally like two places I start with the track, and one is a beat, and that could just be like a simple 4 to the floor. And then the other is just with piano and sometimes guitar and just a little chord progression. And I may lay that over a simple beat, or I may just lay it over a click and then build a beat off that. And then add in some melodies, maybe bass, and then think of vocal ideas, and then just see what happens from there. Sometimes it just happens real quick, sometimes it doesn't, and it hurts. Yeah. It's just interesting. Like, sound is just incredible. I've never really used sample packs before. I've recorded stuff on my iPhone and then chucked that into tracks, but I didn't really do much. It's mostly just like ambient background noise, and I normally just kind of steal shit from my gear. Sample that, I guess, kinda. They do kind of help me build a lot of tracks. the sound of birds specifically, and I know like wind chimes and stuff, I'll just chuck that in with the intro and as I'm kind of playing around with chords, and I think it kind of helps build something and like creates a bit more feeling outside of what I've got going in my head. It's a bit, got a bit of an oriental, potentially Arabian feel to that. If you download the sample pack and it turns out the way I'm envisioning, get some nice background noise, some ambient kind of fillers, and hopefully some cool kits, quick kit sounds that you can chuck in there. Sounds kind of like the intro to Tokyo Drift, like, ding, like the bottles. I guess just to beefing up that beat, give it a bit of flavour. Outside of the salt and pepper, you might want to get a bit of, you know, the 7 spice in there. Might want the mixed herbs, even a bit of garlic salt. Just wait and see. Thanks so much for having me, Happy. Very excited to hear this sample pack, and if you feel that way inclined, and download it and have a listen. Hope you find some inspo and you can make something. And feel free to send it to me with like the BPM and we can hook up a collab, and yeah, somewhere sounds. Cool to get some like kids screaming, like happy screaming. Not scary, bad screaming. Happy scream.